They got a freaking line now. Are you effing serious? I ain't been here in a minute. Holy crap. Wow, they just opened up. Got here late. Music not even on yet. They said their systems are down, which is weird. Got their little heat wall right here. Those are interesting right there. Kobe 3s right here, 160, 40% off. Got a few different Kobe's here. Not bad. Not bad at all. And let's go right to the back wall where they apparently have 40% off. Ton of resellers here. Got some mids right here, go for $100. Nike by you, $100. So Air Force Nike by you for $60, not bad. Ran up here to the women's section real quick. Ran up here to check the bigger sizes because I've been finding those alpha flies. I did find some alpha flies at Ross. Oh, and they do have some, but it's not the size I wanted. Also not the price I wanted. Dang, $295 full retail? All right, let's go back downstairs. Just came real quick. Back downstairs was crazy packed. Let's start with the 10.5. Where we do got some foam posits right here, $190 and 40% off. That's close to $100. Wow, that's cheapest you'll see foams. Seems like these made it out the aisles. So I see them in multiple sizes. $60 if you want to customize stuff. Air Max 90s go for too much. KD 18s go for too much. D ends right here, $90. That's the extended size price. The regular price for 10s, $110. You got some dad girls, some Kobe dad girls. If you can find anything decent here, 40% off. Makes it a crazy good deal. $80 for these. $130. We've seen these for so cheap. Smaller sizes. I was like, is that a 3 or 4? No, MVPs go for $100. Got some mids. Right here, size $1,200. Smaller sizes, LeBron 22s. Right here. See one of the workers pushing new accounts. If you get new account, 15% off. He's telling people $90 for these. Another foam posit right here, $190. So another 10.5. Things have already quieted down. This place has only been open for 10 minutes. 10 minutes and things have already quieted down because resellers move quick. Bigger size over here, 11.5, $110. I'm telling you, this 40% off makes everything pretty decent. Even the regular price items, you're like, yeah, that's not too bad. Whoa, these have been extended size price. Look, $70 for the size 13s. $42 after the discount for Jordan 1 mids. What is this? What's this? Jordan 4 RM 130. Yes, $42 for these. That's crazy. 2017s down here, $90 size 15s. $110 for Pegasus 41. Seems like a lot. And we are seeing certain things extended size prices. Stuff that kind of has been here for a little bit longer. T-dubs right here go for $90. But like stuff that's just newer, yeah, not really. $190 for the Jordan 1s? Jordan 1s or the, oh, these are dunks, my bad. These are the Alpha Menace dunks. They look like dunks, $190. All right, let's see what's going on with the apparel. We get 40 off. A lot of Chargers merch, $75 though. Like I said, 40% off makes everything pretty freaking decent. It's purple right here, not my type of purple, like a pastel, $55. USC, who had a big game this past weekend, $35. The light blue, what does Nike calls like a aluminum color or something, $50. What is this? What is this? Who's Thompson? I don't know. Is that one of the players on PSG? Or is that one of their title sponsors? I don't know. And the $130 for this seems super lightweight. Seems like one of the authentic ones. Nike apparel section's been kind of whatever. 40% off makes it a really good deal. But I don't know. Dry fit shorts, $35. 40 off makes it real cheap. That's one of the newer, shorter ones, though, which I'm not the biggest fan of. You got these. This is a 36 waist right here. Khaki shorts, $35. Yeah, above the knee. That's the younger kids thing, 45. Yeah, they got a lot of those fleece shorts right here going for really good prices, especially with that 40 off. Checking to see if they have any tech fleece. I've really not been seeing too much tech fleece. What the hell? What the hell? What the hell? But yeah, do got some regular fleece right here, $45. Oh, by the way, yeah, their registers are down. They're saying they'll put stuff on hold for you, but their registers are down. So I guess that guy, is he returning the Kobe's? How did he get those dad girl shoes, whatever? I don't know. But is this the Mamba? Is this the Mamba one right here? Yeah, that's the Mamba pants right here. $70. That is a triple XL though. Got slacks right here, $60. But yeah, like I said, everything decent price with the 40 off. The workers are going around telling everybody, hey, they'll put stuff on hold for you since their machines are down. I've never seen that here. That's interesting. $60 for the Kobe. That's $36 for the Mamba hoodie right here. Another one right here. Was this tech fleece? Oh, this is an extra small tech fleece. That is Mamba mentality. I've never seen that before. That's a double extra small. Holy crap. Regular fleece jacket, 45. Jordan. This is like an olive colorway right here. $69.97. Maybe that's why this place got emptied out so quick. People are like, I'm not coming back here. I don't have time for this, especially the resellers. $80 for these. This is like really soft. Yeah. Wonder if that means a lot of people put stuff back. I don't know. Check in the Heat section again. Not too bad. Not too bad to get the brand new LeBrons for 40% off. Yeah, these, if this is your size 11. Dunks right here. Kind of copied the eBay ones from a while back. Got multiple Kobe 8s. That's a great school. The Kobe 9 Elites right here. And then one of these Kobe 9 Mambasitas. All right, let's finish up with the aisles right here, and then we'll go upstairs. Plenty of the non-signature J's. We got a mid. Low right here, they give an extra discount. The aisles, which is crazy. 2 3s. Another one right here. Jordan 4 RMs. We've been calling these the Jordan 4 lows. IRs will be like, hell no, hell no. They got budget signatures right here. Few different book ones right here. I don't know what colorway this is. It says yes, ma'am. Okay. And we've been seeing a plethora of LeBron's 22s. Got witnesses, and then got some next gens over here. Got some KDs. And we got Ja 2s right here. This is the Hard Eyes colorway. Another one right here. This is their running section over here. I got to come back because they had those Vaporflies, and I forgot to check. Pretty on the back wall and all gone. So I think that's about it. All right, back upstairs in the women's section. They got 2 of these now. The Alpha Fly Next Percent 2s. I can't believe they're asking for the full retail, $295. Regular sizes over here. We got some Jordan 1 like denim. It's $90. Got them in multiple sizes. I'm telling you, with the 40 off, like everything's a solid price. $70 for these RMs. Just get your Christmas shopping done right now. $104. Like people who aren't sneakers, they're gonna love that. If they love denim, they're gonna love these. They might like these at $45 if they don't care. The women's section has been like that. Look, all the denims right there, all the Jordan 4 RMs. So many of the same things. Dunks right here. Next Nature is $80. These Jordan 1s right here as well. Got a bunch of these, $90. Calm Slides, regular price. But like I said, even at regular price, 40% off, not bad. I don't see any Vomero Plus or nothing like that though. Dang it. Dang that, especially in the bigger sizes. In the aisles do got some 1 lows, horses, some of the plain dunks, stale, what's it? Cacao Wow coconut milk, what the hell? Full of Sabrina 2s and 3s. Of course, have to have some 270s. This dunk's away from the, why is it so far from the other dunk? Next Nature's, some mids right here. 40%, pretty dope if you can find something for yourself for 40% off. Not bad. Selection, not the greatest though. Escalator not moving. I hate when the escalator's not moving. That one's working. That lady like stood right here, like she was like confused. She's like, huh? What's going on? Less than 30 minutes after opening, look at how dead it is. Stuff happens that quick. That's why you gotta move hella quick. I told you guys, ton of resellers here. Escalator not moving. I hate when the escalator's not moving. That one's working. That lady like stood right here, like she was like confused. She's like, huh? What's going on? Less than 30 minutes after opening, look at how dead it is. Stuff happens that quick. That's why you gotta move hella quick. I told you guys, ton of resellers here. All right, I might have scoped this area out one more time, see if I missed anything. Nah, I didn't miss nothing. That's why it's so dead. They stop people from coming in. Of course, we gotta stop by New Balance. Last weekend, Camaria had 50% off. They got 40 here. That means 40% off anything with a yellow tag in the aisles and anything on the back wall. So that means these 1080 V14s right here, 165, 40% off. So it's probably a little under 100 bucks. It's a little more than I want to spend, especially since I've gotten a bunch of pairs for hella cheap. They do got some Super Comp Elites, 180 for these, which is not a bad price. Still, probably about 100 bucks. I have a few size 13s of those. Fresh foam Moors up here. Damn, they only got stuff for bigger sizes. But yeah, fresh foam Moors. These are okay color, cream and a little touch of orange on the inside. These are so freaking comfortable. These are comparable to the Vomero Plus. Similar to the Vomero Plus. A little less heel to toe drop though. But yeah, 120, 40 off. That's probably the cheapest you'll see those. And then got Super Comp trainers and stuff up here, size 11, half 12. None of that good stuff in the size 10, 10 and a half. So got 515 for 65 though. Fresh foam Cajas, size 11, 90, 1906s if you like the dad shoe stuff right there, 130, 90, 60s, 120 for these bad boys right here. And a wheat, said 120, right? I believe so. 110 for the T500s, 480s right here, $70. 574s, these are size 9, 70 bucks. More of the 1080s, got 997s, look like 997s in an all suede, 80 bucks. 471s, 100 bucks. 550s in the smaller sizes down here, 70. Then it looks like a lot of repeats down below. Then moving on to the women's clearance section over here. These fresh foam 1080 New York marathons. These have been here for a while. 130, 40 off. That's a hell of a price. Colorway's pretty whatever, but it is a D, which is a wide. So you got plenty of room for your feet. And then they're comfy as hell for running. I don't see anything else dope in the huge size up top though, dang it. Fresh foam 680, some budget runners, $70. Fuel cell propels, budget runners, 120. Fresh foam Roab? What the hell? I don't know. I don't know what those are. $70. Fresh foam Cajas, go for 90. Seen a bunch of same stuff. 880s right there. What are these? 237s. These are going for $70, but seeing a lot of those. What are these down here? 880s, 100 bucks. Another one of the marathon ones. 130 in a smaller size. Moving on to the aisles, but let's see what I got on feet first. These are my rain shoes for the day. Dude got some Jordan 11 72 and 10 lows right here. These bad boys, I think I got it for like 100 bucks at the clearance store or something like that. And then it has been a little chilly, so dude got some tech fleece on jeans because it's been raining. All right, let's see what's going on in the aisles over here. We're gonna concentrate on some of the clearance items. These fresh foam Hierro V8s right here, 40% off, so 60 bucks. This is 40% off, 130. Rishis right here, this is off at 60 bucks. Got some 1000s right here off of 100. 471s off of 99. How come they don't have a label? T500s off of 60. Then got 996s, 149.99, 40 off. And then these 990s, these have been on sale forever. I don't know how many of these they got, but yeah, $60. We've seen these for $50. We've seen them for $60. Then a bunch of their other stuff, like these 997s, they got buy one, get one, 50% off. I think after they've had them like this for a while, eventually they throw them on clearance after they've been sitting here for a really long time, it seems like. And everything starts from this right here, excluded from promo. This is a newer colorway I've never seen before. I've never even seen these at the retail shops. Pretty interesting colorway, not bad materials, just really nice. I'm super fan of the suede they use. But yeah, it seems like everything starts from this. Then they gradually lower the price the longer it sits here. And this is the biggest example we've seen, because we've seen this since early this year. I have a New Balance clearance video from earlier this year that has a ton of views, and that was primarily showing these right here at $50. And then moving over to the women's section, we have not been seeing that many clearance items. 2 full aisles, and I don't think I've seen one yellow tag here. Nah. This is the last aisle. No, nothing, dude. Nothing. And they do have their premier running shoes right here, the premium running shoes. And yeah, some of them are excluded. Some of them are buy one, get one 50 off. These are the 1080 V14s. Yeah, they got a bunch of them. They do have a bunch of them, but buy one, get one 50 off. And then eventually they'll go on clearance. And then check in the kids section, and don't really see anything on clearance over here. Pretty decent selection though. You like the classic look for your kiddos. These 515s, 237s, not too bad. That's $70. Buy one, get one 50 off. But I love getting stuff for 40% off already discounted prices, so that's what I'm looking for. All right, that's New Balance factory store at Citadel. We also visited the Nike outlet. Check the description if you guys need the address. We out. There's a line at Lacoste. Lacoste be cracking like that? Really? I feel like Lacoste is like from the 90s and stuff. They do have that huge Christmas tree. Definitely ready for the holidays. Can't believe it's the end of the year already. God dang. This is why I got to the Nike outlet late. Look at this bullshit right here, man. Wasted 10 freaking minutes because these freaking idiots don't know how to merge. Come on, man. Damn, learn to drive in the rain, you idiots. Damn. Late. Freaking late.